You should
Hey guys.
you should see my announcement for this thing yesterday. Total ad lib.
Just as it goes?
Yeah.
Well, what is that thing?
350 Legend. So yeah, we just introduced this thing yesterday.
350 Legend. So
yeah.
that's the new round.
This is the new round from
that
Winchester.
Winchester brought out, right?
So yeah, this is gonna be a fun new round. It's they're saying it is the fastest flat wall cartridge that's out there right now. So this is going to open up a world of opportunities for states that have regulations where you can only hunt with a straight wall cartridge. Another great option is going to be, they came out with some bolt guns. We jumped right onto the AR platform. We've actually been working with them behind the scenes for months now.
And we talked to them the other day, and they did say that there was an AR company that would be coming out with something for this round, and it just so happens to be one of our favorites, CMMG.
Yeah. So yeah, this has been a very fun project. The nice thing about it is it really lends itself nicely to our Resolute series. So our Resolute series is our carbine, the 16-inch varieties. So we did a little revamping this year. So
Yeah, and tried to make things a little bit more simple for people.
Things were a little confusing before. Our naming structure, people didn't know what exactly they were ordering when they were ordering like a DRB2 or an XLR or an XLR2.
And I am one of them that got confused and had to call Mike and be like, "Hey, I just know I need one of these."
But you knew what an AKM was, and
right.
You knew the Mark 47 platform. So,
yeah.
That was hands down easy for you to figure out. But yeah, with our new renaming, we've got the Banshees. So Banshees are pistols and SBRs.
The Munchkin stuffs.
Yeah. Resolutes. Our Resolutes are carbines. Carbines. Essentially, you're kind of standard rifle and carbine
16-inch kind of varieties.
Everything we've got in the Resolute series is a 16-inch with the exception of our 22 long rifle, which is a little longer because the 22 long rifle, I'm not sure if people are familiar with it, but the way you measure a barrel length is from bolt face to the end of the muzzle. Mm-hmm. Well, on the 22, when you have the designated barrel, it actually comes into the upper receiver a little bit. So if we did a 16-inch barrel there, it wouldn't be as uniform on the end here with everything else. So we made the 22 barrel a little bit longer so that if you look at them in profile, they're all the same. So in profile, they all look the same length. So you get the muzzle brake or the flash hider or whatever it is sticking out of the handguard at the same distance.
So in other words, they kept it simple for the layman like me so that everything looks the same and don't worry about exact numbers on things.
Right. So
that makes sense.
So all of our Resolute lines, so all the carbines, all of our new Endeavor line. I say it's new. We just renamed it. Our Endeavors are our long-range guns. So you're going to be our Grendels, our 6.5 Creedmoors, our 308s, our 224 Valkyrie, 22 Nosler, stuff like that likes to reach out there and touch someone,
right,
or something. Those are our Endeavors. All of the Endeavors, all of the Resolutes now have a 15-inch M-LOK handguard. We used to have varying lengths of handguards, so we had 7s, 11s, 14s. We got rid of all the different variants there, and we did just a 15. We did away with key mod, and we have M-LOK. So everything's going to have M-LOK on it now.
Seems to be the way a lot of people are going. I kind of like the M-LOK. It does make it a little easier to
there was definitely
set it and forget it.
Yeah, and there was definitely some testing done on it that showed that M-LOK was a superior mounting platform. As far as the way things possibly get bumped and possibly get knocked off of your handguard, M-LOK is a very solid foundation.
It keeps it where it was.
Exactly. So, that's part of our renaming structure. And within that renaming structure, we've got tiers. So the easiest way to explain it is we have three variants. We have the pistols and SBRs in the Banshee. We have the rifles and carbines in the Resolute. And we have the designated marksman and distance, which are the Endeavors. So that's our three style guns. Each of those we have three tiers. We have a 100 series, a 200 series, and a 300 series. So essentially, the
100 is just your standard mil-spec stuffs.
Yeah, A2 pistol grip, M4 buttstock, or an A2 buttstock if you're going to long range. If you're doing a pistol, it's just going to have the standard pistol tube. Kind of no frills. Let you do a lot of stuff to it yourself.
Right. Standard bird cages and
exactly.
so forth. Okay.
You go into the 200 series, you're going to get into our rip stock.
Which is so cool.
Yeah. So you get the rip stock on the guns, and if you're getting a pistol, you do get a rip brace.
Right.
So it's essentially, for anybody that's followed the rip stock, it's the same thing, but we partnered up with SB Tactical, so you actually have the pistol stabilizing brace that does that.
So nice and easy.
You get your set screw in there that you can set it to whatever position you would like, both on both pistols and rifles. And you also upgrade to an SV muzzle brake. You get a few extra things like Magpul grip and stuff when you go to the 200 series. When you get to the 300 series, that's our top of the line. Premier Cerakote comes standard on everything, so you get to choose 1 of 10 colors. You start getting into our ambi charging handle, ambi controls.
Which is really, I mean, that's
a beefy charging handle.
It's a beefy charging handle. It's very nice. There's parts missing out of this internals. You gotta love SHOT Show.
Security. Yeah, gotta make sure things don't walk off on us.
Right.
But yeah, so I mean that's the 300 series. It gives you all the bells and whistles. It's already decked out for you. I mean, it's pretty much operation ready. Whatever you're wanting to do with it, it's ready to go. So it's just been a ton of fun, kind of rebranding and the new logo.
Right. Everything.
We don't have the rifle anymore.
Everything from CMMG, while still being just as reliable.
We
has
still
some
have
new
our
paint on it.
We still have our lifetime quality guarantee. So if you ever have a problem with anything of ours, contact our tech support team. We're going to do everything we can to get you taken care of.
And that doesn't just go for if you're the first person to buy it. That travels with.
So if you have
with
one
the
of
gun,
our guns and you sell it to a buddy, he's got the warranty. If you bought one used, from a pawn shop, it's got our warranty on it. So as long as we can tell it's our parts, we're going to try and do everything we can to take care of if you have a problem with it.
And there's virtually no questions asked. I ended up running into a problem last year at the 8K match where my bolt broke and one phone call and literally they sent it out to me. It was in the mail the next day. So
yeah, I mean,
it
if
was
you're
awesome.
having some type of cycling issue or something that we need to try to reproduce, we're obviously going to have you send the gun into us. But sometimes you can simply send us a picture like, hey, look, my extractor broke. I'm like, okay, we're going to get you a new one coming. So, I mean, it's things like that. A lot of things that people wouldn't think would be covered under warranty. Like, I mean, we're going to replace your extractor. You break a firing pin, we're going to replace your firing pin.
And that's not normal with a lot of companies. So
yeah,
it's really cool that they do that.
And
zero issues with that at all. So,
I mean, yeah, it's. I was a customer before I was an employee, and I love the fact that CMMG was how they were and still continue to be. I mean, it's
still family run, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, all of us went out to dinner with the family and owners last night, so I mean, it gives you that real small town feel. Everybody knows everybody. It's just it's a tight knit group. We all keep open communication, and we all play a part in development and production stuff.
Toys.
Yeah.
And so this one's the new baby Mutant.
So yeah, that is actually kind of one of our new ones too. So that is the Banshee 300 Mark 47. So that is
this one happens to be into an SBR due to.
Well, there's multiple NFA things going on here because we also have our Defcan line of suppressors.
The Defcan.
So this is a bi-lug 30 cal. So it's a quick detach. It's push in, turn. Yeah.
Boom. That's very awesome.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of revamping.
And it's actually, I mean, a lot of people have problems suppressing the 7.62 stuff.
Yeah, even steel case ammo, we're finding this stuff runs incredible.
Yeah, and we got a chance to shoot it back in October. Mm-hmm. And it's a dramatic reduction, even with just regular off-the-shelf.
Yeah, we were very pleasantly surprised, even
ammo.
Out of an 8-inch barrel.
Right.
I mean, without the suppressor, that thing barks. I mean, you've heard the Mark 47 bark before.
Oh,
it's
I love
even
that
louder
bark.
now. So, but
love that bark.
I'm a little sadistic. I like the SV brake on the Mark 47 because it just barks stupid loud and it gets your attention. And we love going to range days and showing people that. So, yeah, so that's a lot of our revamping. The new 350 Legend, look for it probably end of first quarter. We're going to have it available in the 1, 2, and 300 series Resolutes. We're going to have the uppers separate available in the 1, 2, and 300 series. And for all you builders out there, you got your AR that you've been loving for years and you want a different round. You want a good deer hunting cartridge for your kid. Think about it. I mean, less recoil and stuff. You don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, we did get to shoot it in a bolt gun the other day. And we don't really have a whole lot in the world. So we have basically what Winchester's telling us as far as ballistics and so forth. And
I mean, our
in a nutshell, we're looking at like
2,200 feet per second out of a 16-inch barrel. So, I mean, it's a good thumper. I mean, you know it when you shot it. I mean, because you're getting basically a 9 mil projectile out of a 5.56 cartridge. So it's absolutely fun to shoot. But even for the builders, we're going to have the barrel separate. So if you want to do your own upper, because it's standard
standard
It's
components,
standard AR
bolts
components.
and
So
everything.
Your standard AR lower, your standard AR upper, a 5.56 bolt. You know, it's going to all work for you. So you are going to need our magazine.
Different magazine.
Yeah, because of the straight wall cartridge on there. Actually, we'll get the one out of my pocket here.
Right.
Yeah. So because of the straight wall cartridge, AR-15 magazines typically always had this deep groove in there to kind of keep the tips pointed in the right direction. Well, with that straight wall cartridge, you can't have that indentation. So we've actually ramped up production, and we should have these available soon for anybody that's wanting to do a build also. So.
And are these going to come in larger capacities, or is it going to be more designed around that 10 round?
Right now, we're just looking at 5 and 10 round magazines.
Which makes sense for what the cartridge is designed for. The cartridge is designed, from what Winchester told us, is it's a deer round, it's a hog round, out to 200.
It's a hunting round.
And,
it's not
and
something
that's
somebody's
what
going to go out and do
so.
some plinking with as much.
Right. Although the pricing's supposed to be cheap. Pricing's supposed to be pretty cheap too, so home defense and hunting, two good options. Man.
And all the different calibers we got you covered. So
exactly,
you're gonna find
especially like 7.62 by 39. And yes, it's just okay.
I knew you were a fan. I had to grab the Mark 47.
Exactly.
So.
All right, Mike. Well, thank you very much.
As always.
Again, we'll keep you in touch with all the cool stuff. SHOT Show 2019.